Hello, my name is Brittany, and I am a library assistant over at the Boise Public Library Bound Crossing branch. And today I will be your disembodied guide through the magical world of CreativeBug. CreativeBug is one of Boise Library's numerous online e-resources that we offer, and it is fantastic if you are someone who is creative, if you enjoy knitting or sewing, drawing or painting, doing crafts with your kids, anything of that nature. CreativeBug is a resource to teach you how to do new techniques or to help you develop a daily practice as you go through your artistic journeys. So before we even start, what you will need to have on hand is your Boise Public Library card. And in specific, you are going to want the 14-digit number on the back of the card. From there, the first thing you are going to do is head on over to our website at boisepubliclibrary.org. From here, go to Research and Learning. And then you can either click the Do It Yourself tab or just hit that C. Click on CreativeBug. All right, now as I already have an account with them, I am already logged in, ready to go. But this screen would prompt you to enter in your library barcode, that 14-digit code on the back of your card. And then if it is your first time using CreativeBug, it would then ask you to complete your profile by entering your name and creating a password. By doing so, this allows CreativeBug to save your preferences, your watch list, and most importantly, it means that if you download the CreativeBug app in the iOS or Android store, you're able to log in with that information through the app and still have free access to all things CreativeBug. So let's just go ahead and finish logging in. And this will be a quick overview of CreativeBug, what it does and what it contains. There's a lot more we can go over here. It's a really wonderful, fast, deep system. But for a basic overview, let's stop at the top. Up here, you have the CreativeBug logo. Click this if you want to go back just to this basic home page. Classes is sort of the bread and butter of the CreativeBug system. And through here, you can go through and sort of narrow down what kind of class you're looking for and what you want to do that day. It's also wonderful in these drop-down menus because if you're just learning how to quilt, just learning how to do a specific craft or art piece, you can click here and just jump right into what you need to learn. So we also have paper, knitting, crochet, food and home design, jewelry, holiday and parties, and of course, stuff to do with kids. The next tab over is what's called the Inspiration tab. Now this right here gives you all sorts of ways to jump in and think of things outside of just taking a class. So let's click on Inspiration Feeds, for example. As you complete different CreativeBug courses, if you wish to share that in a social network type setting, you can add your own image, or you can just kind of look through and see what other people in the community have created lately. Next part over is the pattern library. And this is for more the textile-based creatives. So your crocheters, your knitters, your quilters, your sewers. And this gives you all kinds of wonderful options to download free patterns to learn from and work from at home. And it even tells you what kind of yarn they use, all the supplies, breaks that down for you. Class collections is if you want to go through more than just a one-time project, and let's say you want to learn, really learn everything about watercolor or working with leather, all of these wonderful options here. It collects those kind of classes together for you so you can go through an entire course at once. And then right here, instructors, just gives you an overview of some of the CreativeBug instructors and what they do. Next tab over, CBTV. This is where they feature their vlogs, their live streams, new content as it comes out. So that way you're not just taking classes with CreativeBug, you're more tied into the community as a whole. And then this tab over here, daily practice. If you are someone who is looking to establish, a daily practice, these would be very wonderful for you. For example, working in acrylic, daily sketchbook practice, art meets life, 31 ways to combine watercolor and flora. These are broken into daily bits of inspiration and tasks to help you build that healthy habit. Of course, right here, if you want to search for something in particular, you can use the drop-down menu to go into any of those big sections right there and search for what you're looking for by hitting this big old magnifying glass right here. All right, so let's look at what a class layout actually looks like. For the fun of it, let's just go into sketchbook exercises. All right, let's go back into that working in acrylic, daily practice. So right away, when you open up any of the courses, you will see this beautifully big layout of the course video itself, and then you get a bunch of tools as you scroll down. Overview and description telling you the recommended skill level and how many hours it will take you. A way to jump through chapters quickly. Materials list. Gallery put together by the instructor and then also other class takers, so other students. If someone else has taken this course and they want to share how it went for them, scroll on down and you can see what the community has made. Discussion is just a chat board in case anyone has any questions for the instructor or just looking to engage with the community. Notes, you can click on this if you want to take notes to remind yourself about something later on. Watch list, I'm going to click that and show you how to get to that later. This saves it into a queue for you to go back to later on if you're, you want to save this, but you're not really wanting to sit down with it in this moment. Transcript, if you want to read through what the video goes over. And then not every class has this, but it is wonderful when they do. You can download a class PDF, which breaks down all the coursework for you, and you get to keep it so you can refer back to it later. So if you want to get to your watch list or anything relating to your account, up here in the upper right hand corner, you can see a very tiny version of me. Hello world. Click that down arrow. Recently watched, my watch list, my gallery, community, and then of course more nitty-gritty things to do with your account. But we're just going to go to my watch list. And here you can see things that I have added to my watch list to, hopefully one day get back to later on. It's very easy to scroll through, click on a class that you're like, oh, I remember I wanted to take that one. Or if you just want to remove it, hit that X right there. If you're in the middle of taking a class with CreativeBug and you just want to jump back into it, go to your recently watched, and it'll show, it'll save where you left off, which is great. You don't have to remember that on your own, and it'll store those right here. And then as you complete courses, it'll actually mark that for you so you can get that nice sense of accomplishment, and it'll also make it easier for you to refer later as to whether or not you've already gone through this class. And that is about all there is to it. CreativeBug is, like I said, a great resource if you are beginning, if you're intermediate, if you have an entrepreneurial practice in a creative field. And it's just a great way to connect to a community of like-minded individuals and to have fun while you do it. Of course, if you ever have any questions, feel free to reach out to us, and I'll pull that back up for you. Yes, and if you ever need any help from us with CreativeBug or any of our other resources, Feel free to give us a call at 208-972-8200 or shoot us an email at askalibrarian@cityofboise.org. And of course, we're always working on adding more content to our YouTube channel and more of these database highlights. So if there's anyone in particular you want to see highlighted, please reach out and let us know. Hope you all have a wonderful day, and thank you for watching. Happy creating!